Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Angel. And Rodney.
That was awesome.
It was good.
I like her. She's in person like I thought she would be, like reading her book. Like I thought, like sometimes I'm like, they don't match with.
She writes like she talks.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. She has that stream of consciousness. Like the
Yeah.
way she talks. Hi, Susan. Yeah, that was really good. And we'll have to talk about the takeaways from that.
Yeah. Here's mine.
Yeah, right.
I was like.
Oh my gosh, that was good. Yeah, I took some, and I'm still trying to get a post up about it. I've been trying for the last. My kids are still awake, so they're crazy. Hi, Susan.
Hi. Where am I going to put this?
Hi, Lindsay. Oh, great. And
Sorry, I'm eating.
Christina's on here. Very cool.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good. This is going to be a really short. My hair's freaking out. I worked out before this. Yes, I did. Woo!
I just did too, so.
I did too.
Woo! Yeah. That's okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. Maybe 8:45 is a better time. Yeah. Hi, Meredith.
Hi.
This is going to be a really, it's going to be a really short meeting. I had something else planned for tonight I wanted you all to listen to something that I found, an old national wake-up call from like 2010. And it's so worth it to listen as a group because it's so just true. But I'm not going to make you guys do that tonight because it's already 8:47. We had that late, what am I talking about? The success call with Jen Sincero from You Are Badass book. And she was great. So maybe we can talk about our takeaways from that, whoever was on. I'm sure that a couple more of us were at least. And what we thought about it and her key points, because I think that she shared some great things with our team about being fearless, but experiencing fear is a real thing as an entrepreneur. But I think that it's a real good one. But we'll just, I guess we're recording, so we're just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop it. All right. Well, guys, thanks for being with us tonight. Welcome to another call, Inspire Epic Change. Changing lives, inspiring, believing, achieving, dreaming. That's what we do. Congratulations to everybody who's already hit Success Club. You're on track. Good job. It's Team Cup, so I hope your teams are rocking and coming together and doing some interesting things to create energy online and to create energy within your team. The one thing I do want to touch on is that we are having our sneak peek on Monday. So this is the weekend to talk about it on your social media pages and create your good posts ahead of time so you don't have to create them on the fly. We have some examples of things you can use on our team page for new coaches that want to invite people to our coaching opportunity calls and our coaching opportunity sneak peeks, because we do them every month because I think that it's important to stay on track. Sometimes we have 30 people in a group, sometimes we have 15. It doesn't matter. We could have 3. The point is we have to be consistent because people are watching you guys. They're like, is Mona still a Beachbody coach? Oh, she is. Okay, she's still there after a while. Is Jessica? Oh, she's still a Beachbody coach. Oh, and she's having a coaching opportunity. I saw that last year. I think it's time for me to jump in and find out what the heck that's all about. Consistency is the key to so much of what we do, guys. And if we all of a sudden didn't have a sneak peek one month or didn't do something, then people would notice, believe it or not. I really believe that they are waiting, and they're waiting for that time and that moment to jump in. So that's why it's so important for all of you. And if you need help composing a post or finding out about that, we can totally help you guys with that. So let's, instead of something that Jen Sincero talked about tonight, she talked about being a pushy salesman. Okay, she basically does sales too. She's a writer, right? She's like, oh my gosh, pushy salesman. Oh my goodness, they're like, that's like the scariest thing, right? Like, but think about it. Okay, so what? So like one time you were like a pushy salesman. She's like, okay, I've been there, whatever. She goes, but then, okay, so you were, so what? They didn't buy from you. But next time you weren't that way, and you learned how to be a great conversationalist, or you learned how to do it. She goes, the thing is, you just got to do it. And so what if the first time you failed at that conversation? She goes, but did you go and did you push forward and did you do it again? And then she goes, did you do it again and again? And so the idea is that we can be really nervous about posting about a coaching opportunity, but the more we do it, the better we get. So let us know if you need help with that. But you can just go into our team page and type in sneak peek, and then all of the posts that we've done about sneak peek should come up. There was one we posted a bunch of little pictures you could use on your pages. So maybe I'll repost it again. But you can certainly search for it. So we're having a sneak peek on Monday, and so get on in there and start posting about coaching. And when I say that, I mean go in and talk about what so far coaching has meant to you. That's what people want to know. Today's payday for us as coaches. Some of us had our biggest paycheck yet. $200, $300. What could that do for somebody? What would that help somebody with? Break it down. Today my Beachbody check, paid for my kids' childcare. It paid for my groceries and my gas. Next month it might pay for your mortgage. The next month it might pay for your car payment. So those are really important things to think about, to break down that part of coaching for you. Also, not even just the money part, it also is about how community makes you feel. Guys, I know that when I started Beachbody, can you guys hear me? Yeah. I needed to work out. I needed to get in shape. That was all good. But why I stayed and why I just really was drawn was because I love the community. Oh my gosh, I needed it. I thrived on the community. I made friends. I mean, I have friends that are outside of Beachbody, but these were women that had the same mindset as me. They were entrepreneurs. They were doing, we'd have really fun conversations on Facebook. So I'm just saying this, the community draws people to this as well, you guys. Coaching is not always just about the money. It may not even be that for somebody. So that's why always sharing coaching into all of your posts and weaving in and out of your day is so important to keep it top of mind for people of why you love Beachbody coaching. And then you can be real specific and say, hey, our team's rocking out a 3-day sneak peek, and we're going to show you what Beachbody coaching is and what it isn't. You know what I mean? You have those questions. What do I do as a Beachbody coach? Well, come and check it out. Those kind of things. So if you haven't read the book, Jab, Jab, Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk, you need to go get it on Audible or buy it or go to the library and see if it's there. It is a great book about jabbing, 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 laying down your value through the week, and all of a sudden doing your right hook and talking about your challenge group or your sneak peek or whatever that is. So that's a super, super book to look for. It gives a lot of great points on how to use social media for your business, because that's what we are, guys. We are all about attraction marketing, and we are, we do most of our business on this thing called social media. So thank goodness. I mean, oh my gosh, how awesome is that we live in this age where we can just share our lives, and that can be our business. So awesome. Okay. So really, I just wanted to touch on that, because it's really important, guys, especially if you're a leader on our team, to really be focusing on the coaching opportunity. There's going to be a lot of premier and elite teams on this on our team, and you guys have got to start focusing on helping people be successful as coaches. That is part of it. Yeah, we are also recruiting, and we are always sharing that opportunity. I'm sorry, guys. Time to go to bed. Eek. Oh my gosh, it's almost 9. My kids are up. Oh, jeez. Am I the only one? Anybody else's kids up right now? Okay, good. It's not just me. Okay. Thumbs up. Our kids are all up. All right. Maybe not the baby. No, she's all right. All right. So the point is, recruit. It's so important. All right. So that was really, so next week, I want to share some information about like pages. And I want to, because that's, you know what, guys, I do not have a like page yet. That is a fan page. A like page is something that you guys are going to have to look into eventually to open your market. Because your cold market your warm market won't always be there. That's why you always have to be adding to your network. 5 people a day, add to your network. 5 relationships a day, work on 5 relationships. Message people, ask how they are, ask a question on your comments on your Facebook page, so you're always building relationships. But we're going to have somebody speak on our team next week about like pages, who's she's doing a training right now. She's going to share what she's learned. And then I also want to talk about time, and I hear it a lot that I don't have time. I'm struggling with time, and time is a reason why a lot of people quit coaching, and it makes me so sad. And actually, it's another thing that Jen Sincero talked about tonight. She talked about time being it's a constraint. Everybody has this. It's a constraint in our mind because we all are busy. But she's like, how important is it to you? Wow. How important is it to you? What do you, what can you do to free up some time? Are you delegating? Are you, okay, hold on. What's going on? Wow, my son was locked outside in the cold. Ah! And this is gonna be on YouTube, so maybe somebody will come and arrest me. Great. Oh my gosh. Oh, my husband let him in. That's good. So anyway, how important is this to you? And this is, you know what? I don't think I'm even going to wait till next week. I'm going to post up this national wake-up call that I found from 2010. This guy talks about, and I say this guy, I mean, 2010, started Beachbody coaching. He's awesome. He's doing great right now. But he talks about time, and she did too tonight. Guys, if this is important to you, if you knew in 2 years that this opportunity could help you in whatever aspect of your life, financially, or dreams you might have for your family, or whatever that is, if that could happen for you in 2 years, and you just worked really hard for 2 years, and you said no to some things, and you took some things off your plate, and you delegated things to people, like you paid someone to clean your house. I need to do that. No, I'm just saying, I'm giving ideas. I'm just saying, you paid someone to clean your house, or you asked a niece or a cousin to help you once a week with the kids so you could work for an hour. Or we women are we want to do everything. We want to say yes to everybody. We want to participate in all of the activities at school. We want to be on all the boards, and we want to be at all the practices. But sometimes, as business owners, we have to say no to some of those things that are good things, just to say yes to more of them later. Because let me tell you guys, if you guys stick with this and are consistent, that's a key word to remember. If you're consistent in this business, it will grow for you exponentially. And, in 2 years, you'll still be working because you love it. You're still going to be talking to coaches. You're still going to be growing your team. You're still going to be doing the vital behaviors because you're a leader and you're going to do those things. But in 2 years, you're going to be in a different position than you are now, and it's going to be super exciting. So what I'm trying to say is take some things off your plate now that are very good things so that you can do more of those awesome things later. And something I heard, and I finally got it right, because I say it wrong every time, is, we don't want Beachbody to take over your life. I want for me, and I want for you guys, I want Beachbody to give you life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you do lots of things that give you, your family gives you life, your faith gives you life, those things. But Beachbody can give you more of all those things too. So I don't want it to take over your life, but I want it to give you more life. But you have to get some stuff off your plate, or it's just going to feel like this is something else you got to do. And that is and that's going to not feel good, because you're going to feel overwhelmed, and you will feel overwhelmed. You're a CEO. You're the CEO of a company, but you can do things now to not feel that way so you can do more later. I worked really hard the first year. Good night. Oh, you want to sit here and listen? Okay, that's all right. I worked really hard the first year and a half. I still work hard, but I mean, I took a lot of time away from my family in a way, and time at night, especially like 9 to 11 at night. What are you doing? And in the mornings, luckily I'm home. But people think that stay-at-home moms have more time. I mean, I think that's not true. I think we all have the same time. Stay-at-home moms, we have an issue too, because we find a lot of things to do, and sometimes it's not our business, and that's hard too. Sometimes if you're scheduled, I know a lot of people that work full-time that have these scheduled. They do it. They do their Beachbody. They do their work. They're done, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I have to do the laundry and wash the dishes. So we all have those things. But you work hard now so you can have more of what you want later. Okay, guys? And that's what I want to share with you tonight, because she really inspired me. Jen Sincero really inspired me tonight to really be excited about being an entrepreneur. She's like, you'll have a lot of people poo-pooing what you're doing. They'll be like, oh yeah, poo-pooing. That's funny. You'll have a lot of people going, oh, entrepreneur. That's so hard. That's so hard. I mean, that's really scary. I mean, that's really, I don't know, should you do that? There's a lot of risk in that. I mean, then you have people like us, or people like on a bigger team, or people that you hang around. You're like, oh my gosh, go for it. Yes. I mean, do it. It's a great opportunity. You're doing great things. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's awesome. Totally. I'm so behind you. You're going to have people that do that. So you got to hang around with those people more. All right. And that's why team calls are so important, because we support each other. And when we go through those valleys, bring us up on top of the mountains to have those mountaintop experiences with our business. So I'm going to unmute Jess, and then some of the people who are on. I want you to share what you thought about the talk tonight, because you love Jen Sincero, and You Are a Badass. It's a great book, but she really hit on a lot of stuff tonight. And I took a lot of notes, but you took a lot of notes. So maybe you
might have taken more, but
well, that's okay. I mean, I was doing other things here too. Why don't you talk to us a little bit what you took away from it?
I wrote down several quotes. What I liked is she said, what you focus on, you create more of. So I like that, because I think it's easy to focus on the negative, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that, I'm not good at this, instead of I am good at this and going with that. And then she said, always connect back to your why, which, I mean, we talk about our why all the time, but And then I like what she talked about with when you're trying to get people to buy something from you, and what you're saying to them is, I believe in you. So I believe that if you spend this $140 on your challenge pack, that you're going to succeed. You're going to reach your goals. You're going to accomplish that. If you get to like, well, okay, and you just give up, or you just like keep trying to discount it, you're really discounting them and your belief in them. So, that really helps me, because it's hard that like you're going along great in your conversation, and then all of a sudden you get to the here's how much it costs part, and it's like you don't even want to read their response. Jen and I were talking last night on our team cut call about that. Like you like dread reading the responses. Sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to know what they said, but then it sometimes surprises you, and you're like, oh, they like want to do it. So, because I think that's hard. The sales part of it is hard, right? I mean, but you're discounting yourself too. And the other thing she said, I loved, she said, we're all authentically unique. And by not sharing, she said, by not sharing your authentic self, you're being mean.
Right.
Well, it just was, really simple and basic, but I thought, you are unique. So we tend to look at top coaches, and we should be looking at other coaches who are successful, but we also have to remember that they don't have what we have. Like they aren't us. Mm-hmm. We have to believe that what we have to offer people is good too. Just because we're not, Bonnie Engel or Lindsay Matway or Melanie Mitro doesn't mean that we don't have just as much to offer people. So
amen to that. And I also took that as what she said, what you said about we believe in them, is that it also investing in themselves says they believe in themselves. Mm-hmm. And I really love that, because I think we have to, in our conversations with people, I think we have to have an attitude of that we already believe that they can do this. And you guys, and I think when we have that attitude in our hearts and in our voice, that and we believe it, because that's why we do this. They are like, oh, I believe in me too. I can do this. Yeah, okay. And then that's when that the money part to me just goes out the window. I don't even think about it anymore, because I'm sorry, Silas is back there. Hey, Leah, can you grab Silas, please, for me? And so I don't even think about it anymore. But it is a stumbling block for many, and especially new coaches for sure. And your conversations are so good there, Jessica. You build a lot of value in your conversations. So I'm sure that your people hear that from you.
Yeah, and my biggest objections are money and time. So I liked what you mentioned too about time.
Right.
We make time for the things that we feel like doing, but like you gotta sometimes get in there and do the hard stuff, the stuff that you don't feel like doing, like that you don't love to do. Like do that first. That kind of eat that frog thing, like just do it. Do that thing you really dislike doing. So
I'm sorry.
That's hard, because it's way more fun to just like scroll Facebook or.
Oh my gosh, so easy.
That's way more fun.
Facebook, block it. Put that blocker on there so you don't
comment on people's cute kids. I mean, that's like a lot more fun than sending messages.
For sure. I really liked how she talked about. One thing I really liked that she talked about was money. She was broke joke, she said, and she needed to make money. She just was broke. So she had to be creative. She had to think about it. She goes, we live in a culture where it's great to lose weight and be healthy and fit and to do other things and to make decisions and to change jobs and go and travel and do whatever. She goes, but it's kind of frowned upon if you want to just make money. She goes, you're kind of looked at as like icky because you want to make money. But she goes, but in reality, money's okay. It's okay to want to make that a goal for your life and your family. She's like, that should never be. And I guess what we have to think about is, what do we want to do? I think that what's our dream? If we make, we're making money, what do we want to do with that? What's our goals? And then it doesn't have to feel icky. I mean, some people really have a problem with saying, I would like to be financially free, or I would like to be able to retire when I'm, not be able to retire one day. And I think that that's important for you guys to have a mindset about that. It's okay for you to be building a business and make money doing it, because you're going to be helping other people get fit, healthy, and you're going to be helping other people do the same. So I want you guys all have an attitude of like, you know what, this business rocks, and it's okay for me to want to be financially free and not to be a slave to money, or not be a slave to, I don't know, what things could look like in 30 years. Oh my gosh, I'm talking about myself. I'm like, Leo, I love the guys at Walmart, and I know some of those guys work at Walmart because they want to, the guys, the greeters, those men. But I am like, oh my gosh, I want to travel. I don't want to work at Walmart when I'm 60, and that's not too far away. It goes fast. Okay. So anyway, but I'm just saying that it's okay to make money, you guys, and it's okay to feel empowered by, that you're a boss babe and you have a biz. So I'm real proud of it for all of you. Let's see, who else listened? Meredith, did you listen to it? Oh, no. Okay, Megan, I'm gonna go to Megan real quick and just take from. Okay, what did you think? What was your takeaway?
I think I haven't read her book yet, but it's on my Audible list. I just put it on there today. But I can just tell, like, I like the way that she talks, because she's just herself, which I think is really important, and that just kind of comes through. And just kind of one of the things I think when I'm talking to people is that even though we use a script at times, is that you want it to be you. So I kind of really like that way of her speaking. I think some of the things like, how she believes in the universe and things like that, that's very not me. So I was trying to, put my spin on it. And when she really focused on the meditation aspect, for me, I was like, it's something I try to do. And I know everyone's going to be different in the things that they believe, but prayer is a big aspect for me and in my business, and to make that my authentic self. So whether it's meditation, like she was saying, or listening to the universe, or however it is that you do it, or if it's actual prayer, I think that's an important part, because whatever it is that you do believe, if you believe in God, or that the universe puts everything in place, is that you need to be listening to that aspect. So whether, whatever you think that little voice is in your head, that it's there for a reason. And for me, it definitely is, every morning. I'm actually heard this on Jessica Pasola's, one of her talks. I really like her. She's a coach that I follow. I start my morning in prayer, and actually Anita does too. She always puts that up. And I pray for my groups, and I pray for my challengers, and pray for the people that I'm going to be messaging, to protect those friendships, because you don't want it to be weird. And someone to not be your friend anymore because you asked them to make their life better. So I liked that, even though I know doesn't seem to be a religious person, is that she's doing the same sort of thing, and that is what helped her to make money and not be broke anymore, and do all these things. And so whatever that is I like that that reaffirming part from her, because that's something that I do. And I think I listen to God's voice in my head, and he tells me to do things, and it seems to be working. So that's my takeaway, and I'm going to keep doing that. So yay.
I muted myself. My kids were, thanks, Megan. That was, I agree with you. All right. Meredith, what did you take away? Hi, how are you, honey?
Good. I loved her talking about just how to be around people who like really uplift you and really challenge you, and really like, I've talked to some of you about this. I have a friend of mine who's a challenger in one of my groups, and I'm not kidding you guys. She is draining the life out of me some days. And I really just been reading PD about it, and I've been complaining to you guys about it. But honestly, I've just been trying to get in a better place about it, because it's really like I need people that are positive. You know, I think what she said was so true. Like, you know, water, it attracts the same level of that you're on. So if you're going to be around people who are like negative about it or poo-pooing what you're doing, like you almost just have to, and like she said, not disconnect. And that's what, when she like texts me with excuses of why she doesn't do such and such, I just respond back like, you know, something really positive, and I kind of respond, but I just kind of glaze over it because I don't want to engage in it. And I really like that message that, you know, just to be around people who are going to uplift you and be around people who are going to support you. And I cherish these team calls and things like listening to our podcast, you know, just listening to things that are really positive and keep my mind right, because your mind is so powerful. It can really make you doubt, and it can really make you question. And so it's just her reaffirming that. And, you know, she said, you know, she was talking about, do people know that you're not going to, like she said that she says it has to come from inward, but do you tell people that? And she was like, no, but I just keep telling people, I believe in you. I know you can do it, or I wouldn't have offered this opportunity to you in the first place, and you can do it. And that's just going to kind of be my mantra for that girl and for everybody. You know, I believe in you, you can do it. And I just think that's like good for everyone to hear, you know, that you have belief in them. So I just really liked that. That whole talk of hers. And then also when she talked about being a salesperson, I was just talking to my team about this last night, because some of them I have a lot of new coaches, and they were saying it's so hard when they say, okay, how much is it going to cost me? And I told them, I said, but remember this, like you're offering them a life change. You're offering them, you know, you're not offering them nail polish. You're not offering them new eyelashes, you know, which I'm sure are great businesses for people who really like nail polish and eyelashes, but you're offering them an opportunity. You're offering them a life change, health-wise, financially wise, you know, and you have to believe that. Just because you've done it, you've got to really believe that. And I think that's kind of what she was saying too. You know, you don't have to pitch it as a salesperson. It's not a sale. This is an opportunity, and it does have an investment with it, but this is what the investment turns into. And I love that whole speak of hers about, you know, when you invest money, you're going to give it your all. And that's why people who just buy programs, not with the Shakeology, for me anyway, are not normally the ones who stick with it. Or if they do, they end up purchasing the Shakeology because they see that money, that investment makes a big deal. So I love that whole part of her.
I agree. That was a great part. The whole water meets water level.
Yeah.
Deep.
Yeah.
No, that was really, really good. And I liked how she said awareness is the key to freedom, right? Yeah. We got to focus. If we focus on our dramas, they become our reality.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's so true, right? I've been there 1,000 times in my life. Beachbody really helped me not do that so much anymore, believe it or not, for me. All right, who is Casey? Did you hear it? That's Casey. Is she here? Hey, Casey.
I did not. I'll listen tomorrow.
That's okay. That's all right. Oh, it was really good. All right. Who else? Jen. What did you think?
So I'm like obsessed with her. I was like not gonna, when I like started coaching, I like decided that PD wasn't gonna be for me because all the books that I read, I like couldn't stand them. Now I've been able to like read the more businessy books. Like at the beginning, I was like, this isn't gonna be for me. So someone, I think like in our team cup, like my first team cup was like talking about this book, and I was like it has like a curse word in it. Like I'll give it a try. So, and I like loved it, like absolutely loved it, and like it like made PD like a thing that I like love now. I even talked about it to people like at work, like that don't do Beachbody. I'm like, you should just like listen to it. Like my school is like super hard, so like we're always like drained, and I'm like it like really helps me start the day there too. So so I love her. I read her book, I mean the same book like 3 times because I listened to it on Audible like a lot. But I just love how she says about like believing in yourself and like believing in the universe, and she's definitely helped me like be more positive about like had like a lot of like negative talk about like, oh, like I'm not gonna be good at this, but like she helped me a lot to have like to like get better at being like, okay, like I am gonna be good at this, like I can do it, like don't be afraid to open your messages, which is another like big struggle of mine where I was like, it's like ripping off a Band-Aid for me, but like she's helped that so much with like being positive, and that like if you think it's gonna be yes, then like it's gonna be yes. If you think it's gonna be no, like it's gonna be no. So I loved it. It was really good.
That's great. I'm so glad you took from that, you guys. Well, that's great. I'm so glad you guys were able to share it with us and listen to it. I think Susan had to pop off. Darn it, I want to get a picture with everybody. Well, I just I love that our company really does make personal development so important, and they do things like that for those that that reach the goals, and it's really fun to participate in that. Hopefully, maybe we can get I don't know, maybe we can get the link and we can share it. I don't know if they'll let us. Sometimes they'll open it up to everybody later on. We'll see. But okay, well, I'm gonna just unmute everybody real quick and see. My kids are actually in bed, thank the goodness. So finally, woo, it's crazy. Like I'm the only one that gets them to bed on time. Leo, love his heart. He just okay. Does anybody have any questions about anything this week or anything that you're doing that you see a lot of anything you're doing on Facebook that you're getting a lot of likes on, or interaction with people? Any good things that are going on? Any sparkles happening? Sparkles like good things. Yes.
I did this last month, but I'm going to do it again for Valentine's Day. And it really worked well. I told some of you guys it was the Shakeology sample giveaway thing. So I have a plethora of chocolate packets. I don't want to get rid of them. So I'm going to give those out. But it worked really well. I ended up with 4 customers, 2 coaches out of it, like a discount and a working one. And it cost me $30. So they always say to, invest in yourself. And if you don't have a like page yet or something like that to like boost an ad up, that was a great investment because I already made it back a lot.
Oh, great. That's great. Did you add any friends? Did you say tag a friend type thing to make it where you can add new friends to your network? Did you do something like that? You can. For the Shakeology giveaway. Like tag a friend.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you can do it where, that's a great way to add people to your network. If you're going to give away something free, share this post, tag a friend, and they can be involved too. Yeah, so that's great. Good. Well, I'm glad that worked. And President's Day. Okay, President's Day. You guys can do a special rebate. You can do $20 off to people for your challenge pack. It's a great time to do that. Anytime there's a holiday attached to it on a Monday, I guess that's when it is. School's out on Monday. So you can run a President's Day special. It's just an idea. Let's see what else. What else is everybody doing? That is good stuff.
I learned from my success partner that you can, from my like page, because I'm trying to build up there a little bit. Now that I'm comfortable with my consistency on my personal page, I feel like I can kind of do that a little bit more. So she said she boosts once a week, for a 24-hour period, and she's like Wednesdays. So I try. But what's really cool is when you boost the post and people like it that aren't like your friends or don't already like your page, there's an invite to like your page option. So I've added 20 new people to like my page. So we'll see if it's worth it, if it even turn into anything, but I've been having trouble getting new people following my page.
You're gonna have to give me training. I swear, I do not have a like page. I'm just like, wow.
And then I told you all in our team chat, I was not kidding. I seriously just hired my 16-year-old to be my Instagram agent.
So smart. Maybe she could log into all our accounts.
These hashtags, and then you need to do this kind of hashtag. It was all the stuff I've been hearing in the training. So I was like, well, why didn't I just have her do it in the first place? So I'll do my posting and my messaging, but she can do the whole following all the people and finding people to follow for the hashtags and that kind of thing. She wants extra money, and I need to hire somebody to do some of these things. So.
I've got super exciting news. In 2 weeks, we are going to have Rachel Allen as our speaker, IG Queen. So I'm super stoked to have her on.
That's awesome.
Oh, mute me because Steve's home and the dog's going to bark.
Oh, okay, honey. So we're going to have a great call in 2 weeks with Rachel Pipes Allen, 5-star elite, killer coach, so just sweet as can be, and just a fireball. So I'm excited. Casey, were you going to say something? Did you have something you wanted to say? Kate, can Casey hear me? Is Casey muted?
She freezes sometimes.
Yeah, I think so. Casey, I thought you had something to say. So,
Yeah.
What's a success partner? That's such a great question. A success partner is somebody that can be on the team, they can be on another team, they can be on a completely different team and another one that's not even related to our team. But they are great. They're another coach where you can bounce ideas off of, and you share your struggles, you share your concerns, but you also help each other with your businesses. You probably talk once a week, you message each other, and you work together on reaching your goals. And it's a super important thing to do. I don't have one right now, but I am working on finding one. And it's, you go in seasons with your success partners. You might have, they'll go in and out, but that's okay. The way you can do this is you can make an announcement on the Thai page, or
that speed dating thing, you should.
I should add you guys. We have a speed dating your success partner group going. That one
great, because like you post it, in the comments, like who you are, like kind of your goals, where you are in the business, your strengths, your weaknesses, and then once you somebody likes it, then they message you, kind of talk and see if you want to do it, and then you delete your post. So then he doesn't try to have multiple success partners. But that's where I found this is my second success partner. But
yeah, it's a really good idea. I'll add you to that. Anybody wants to be added to the Date Your Success Partner speed dating thing. That was my friend Wendy Winkle's idea. It was so good. But if y'all want a success partner and you're interested, there's lots of coaches out there that need it. And just people to, hi, Steve! Steve. I'm good. I was in a movie with Steve once. Yes. I did some independent films. Oh, guys, it was called The Midnight. It played at the Kentucky Theater. Thank you very much.
That was a low budget one, you're saying.
No.
I know what kind of movies they play at the Kentucky Theater.
Yes, it did. It was funny. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, fun times those were. Anyway, yes, I love acting. Okay. So yeah, let's find success partners for everybody. So important. It is so important. And thank you for asking that question, Casey. It is a good question. Success partners will help you reach your goals, and some success partners have been together for years and years. So it just depends on the person that you choose. Might be a season, might be for life. Did somebody have somebody saying something? Okay.
Is that someone that you?
I think Casey's cutting.
Is that something that you register on the site?
Oh no, Casey. This is you're reaching out. This is reaching out to you're on the Inspire Empire, Anita's team page now, and that's a huge one. It's almost 3,000. Well, we're all in it, but it's 2,700 people or whatever. And so you could go on that page. You could say, hey, I'm Casey. I've been a coach for 3 months, and my goal's diamond next month. And here's my strengths. I'm an athlete, and I whatever and I have a success club all 3 months, I'm going to Summit. I'd love a success partner, you know. And then other people will be like, I'm interested. And you kind of just go through. It's nothing official. No, it's not on the Team Beachbody site. It's kind of a one-on-one thing. But you put yourself out there a little bit when you ask. But I'll add you to that event. It's a speed date your success partner, and it's pretty fun. So I'll add you if you want.
I think it's people who are really, like, sometimes on the larger team pages, people like come, you know, coaches sometimes come and go. But speed dating one is like coaches who are really like focused and want to do it.
Yeah, they're full-time coaches, and some are working full-time, and some want to be part-time coaches, but most are full-time, like working a full-time job and Beachbody or stay home Beachbody. So yeah, I'll add you. I'll message you later, and I will get you that site. All right. And if anybody else wants to, I'll add you. Okay. We are having a sneak peek on Monday, so get your invites out there, you guys. Just get people in it. You know, the more the better. And I know we have a few. So, okay, let's get a picture because my hair looks so good. All right. Hey, who's that? Hey, Christina, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm just like down here going, la, 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 la. Yeah, we get on these calls, and I tell you what, if I don't stop, okay, so it was 8:40, so I've already been on over a half hour, oh my gosh, 45 minutes. Nice to have you. What is your, are you excited? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling just ready?
I'm excited. My challenge pack finally just came in, so I got my kit and Shaco, so I'm excited about that. And I actually my day job is I'm actually a sales manager, so it's actually pretty right up my alley. So I'm excited.
Awesome! That's so great. Well, welcome. Oh my goodness. Well, we're so glad to have you. You know, sometimes we talk a lot and about things that you don't know right away, but it's osmosis, and you got a great coach, so you're going to be set. And we're so glad to have you in this team. We're rocking and rolling, and we just got a lot of great stuff going on. So put yourself out there. You already have, and welcome.
Thank you.
What, honey? I'm sorry.
I said thank you. I'm excited.
I'm glad. Well, stick with it. I always say be in it for a year. Be in it to win it for a year. See where you are, and then you'll keep going.
Definitely.
Here's what we do. We take pictures, and we just fix up a little. And then Casey's light is always really good. Like, I don't know where she is. I think she has a ring light. She has a light. I know. Okay. All right. I'm gonna Control Alt Delete. I mean, Control Alt. Command Shift 3 is mine. So if y'all want to take pictures, you can. All right. Beach ready. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Where's your hand in front? Get your hand down, Megan. Oh gosh. Okay.
I don't know what happened to mine.
Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I wish I could capture all this sound I'm hearing. I feel like
We should do a blooper reel.
Yes, I know we should. A YouTube blooper reel. Who left? Somebody left. They're like, I'm done. Somebody just got off. Who was it? Jen? No, who?
Lindsay.
Lindsay? Okay, good. Oh, I wasn't making fun. I'm going to put people's pictures. So Lindsay, Angel, and then Susan was here. So I'll put people's pictures up. Okay, guys. Awesome. Here. Thank you. Love you. Chat. Ask questions. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.